Alright, I'm just finishing up one more thing. So I'm just announcing in another chat that I'm live. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Let's start.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
No, not much. I just seen you were going live. Thought I'd stop in real quick.
Hey man, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
I didn't see, I haven't seen you go live yet. So, you on YouTube or Twitch?
I'm on YouTube right now. The link is in the announcements for this channel, and it's in promos and shoutouts for Wes's channel if you want to take a quick stop by.
Is it the Killing Harmony Part 5?
Yeah, that's it. I appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, man. I'm out of work early today. You know, on the weekend, it's a real easy day. We just do like one job and then go home.
Ah. Well, it's nice to have a chill day. My mom just went on vacation, so I have the house to myself till next Thursday.
Nice.
So it's a vacation for me too. I don't have to deal with anyone. Alright.
I
So,
hear that.
yeah. So guys, this is gonna be the first class trial. This is gonna be where there's actual gameplay, like where I have to focus and do stuff. The last few live streams, it's just all been dialogue, but there's actual mini games this time. You guys can also participate in this if you guys remember certain information from the investigation that I forgot. Let me know, and the next time I do the mini game, I will make sure to use the information you gave me. But other than that, let's see. The handbook should have the mini games in it, right? Oh no. I think the mini games will be shown.
I've never even heard of this game.
So it's a murder mystery sort of visual novel.
Okay.
16 students get trapped in a school by an evil person called Monokuma, and they're forced to kill each other to escape. And
Wow.
whenever a body is discovered, there's a class trial to figure out who killed them, and if all the students are able to figure out who killed the other student, only the murderer gets killed. But if the
Wow.
murderer gets away with it and no one figures out who killed the person, everybody dies.
Hmm.
So you have to use the information and your all the stuff that you gathered during the investigation to try and prove who killed the person. So skill list makes the reticle shake less. That's probably good. I'll buy that. I have tremors, so what happens if you lose the class trial? Well, since you have to survive, the class trial just ends up as a game over if you lose. Because you always have to survive. So, if you die, it's just a standard game over. And you just have to keep going until you figure out who is the murderer.
Online?
Hmm?
Is this online?
This is this is a game you can buy on Steam.
Is this like single player or is it multi?
It's single player. It's a story game.
You got this one on the Steam?
Yeah, I bought this on Steam.
How much was it?
I think I remember buying it on sale for like 20 bucks. I don't know how
It's not
much it
bad.
is now.
I just bought the game Punch Showdown.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, it was on PC. It got dropped on Xbox. I bought it.
That. And compose. Extraordinary focus. Let's might as well buy that. Okay, so I think that's all the skills that we can get right now. Alright, stew fragments. I don't have any more. Okay. Alright, here we go. Begin class trial.
I got easy days on the weekends. It's like 3-hour shift.
Ooh. Ahem. Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you present your arguments where the culprit is and vote for who did it. Vote correctly and only the blackened will be punished, but if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from the academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now, let's get crazy awesome trial underway. So, it's starting, huh? Oh man, I haven't been in a trial in like forever. So you have experience with trials. Yeah, since I'm the leader of an evil and stuff, I've done a lot of bad things. What are we supposed to do? Where do we even start? I've never done a trial before, I'm not sure where to begin. First, let's breathe in and breathe out. We need to remember our... God damn it, Tenko, you're so crazy. But communication is the foundation of any discussion. We should not worry about our procedure, especially since this is not a normal trial. Each of us will be serving as a potential culprit, lawyer, prosecutor, and jury member. Let us proceed with that in mind, shall we? Then might I offer the first topic. Don't fucking get ahead of us, you trying to start some shit? Calm down, everybody. How about we listen first? Atua has spoken. He says it's vital that we hear everyone's testimony. Kimiko, why are you so fucking weird? I'll begin the conversation then. There's something I found curious. Why? I wonder, didn't the culprit take the advantage of the first blood perk? I thought that was strange too. I bet they just wanted to do a class trial real bad. Then Monokuma's the culprit, Dodoi, cause this whole class trial is his idea. Easy peasy, I'm a fucking genius. Wait, is it even possible for Monokuma to be the culprit? Of course not. I would never do anything to you guys directly. Even if you can't, it's a different story for the person controlling you, right? Is it possible that the mastermind controlling Monokuma killed Runtaro? Mastermind? What's that? I don't know any mastermind. Never heard of him. Don't play dumb with me. Who's the mastermind controlling you guys? The mastermind, huh? Odds are it's one of us. It's Keyboy over here. Everyone else thinks so too. Does everyone else really think that? Why did everyone pick on Kibo just because he's a robot? Why is... Something's wrong. I gotta unplug something. Something's wrong. I have to exit out of the game, guys. Something's wrong. So I'll fix it in just a second. App is not currently. Big picture. Force quit. Control Alt Delete. I don't know why it keeps it was thinking that still connected. All right, it should be back. Let me know if you can see it, Fox. So can you see it? Okay, good. Just gonna skip through all this.
裁判なんてどうやって進めればいいのかよくわからないよ。
まずは押さない。喋らないと。進め方な。容疑者も弁護士も検事も裁判員も。それなら私たちのやり。だったら。急にしゃしゃりで。うちはちゃん。じゃあ喋らせてもらう。犯人は初回。私。よっぽどが。だったら。でもよ。もちろん。あなた自身はそうだとしても、あなたを操ってる誰かは別だよね。
And there's that. Join voice chat, Mel. And FGC. Is it
首謀者なら首謀者おいら聞いたこともないわね。
Don't play dumb with me. Who's the mastermind controlling you guys? The mastermind. The odds are it's one of us. Oh, you're okay. Alright, Mel. Well, thank you for stopping by at least. We'll get to the bottom of this. By the way, the anime doesn't cover this. There's no anime for the third one. The anime only covers the first game. So, Mel knows how the class trial works. But other than that, she doesn't know who dies unless she looked it up herself. No, it's okay, Mel. You don't need to join. I understand. Before we determine the mastermind, we must uncover the culprit. Then, could we start by determining the sequence of events? Let's take a closer look at the circumstances of Rantaro's death. Ganta agrees with Shuichi. One second. I don't know what you're talking about. Then let us start by reviewing the incident. Alright, let's do this. We can find the mastermind if we work together. When this class trial is all over, we'll know exactly who the mastermind is. And now the class trial has begun. As things progress during each trial, non-stop debates will occur. During non-stop debates, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions in their statements. Theories, my mans. I've been grinding to watch other Danganronpa games so I can be up to date with how this works. Does the picture spoil the whole thing? No. It doesn't spoil anything. You'll have to use the truth bullets you gathered to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during the investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. I'm not using my controller right now. It would be impossible to use my controller for this. Aim for the gold words displayed in their statements. Those are weak spots. There's a chance the lies or contradictions are hiding within these weak spots. But remember, you might not be able to refute them all, and you have to use the right truth bullet. Compare everyone's statements to the truth bullets you have, and shoot your truth bullet at the proper weak spot. Note that if you run out of time, you'll be automatically fail, so please be careful. Oh, I almost forgot, the new element. During the class trial, you can concentrate to make time slow down. This will also reveal a small red dot within the weak point called the V point. If you hit that with the correct truth bullet, you'll get an awesome V counter bullseye. V counters really improve your score and the number of mono coins you earn, so try that out. During the non-stop debates, we'll debate blah blah blah, we'll bring up the controls. I don't know all the controls. I'm on PC, but it keeps showing me controller. On Akuma file, moving bookcase. Ronto's body was found. Okay, that's it. Alright. He was killed in the library, that's true. Ronto was alone in the library. The culprit snuck up. Was opening because he knew about a hidden door. Rantaro was the mastermind. Rantaro's belongings? No, that's not right. Definitely a contradiction in one of those. So, which one do you think is the right one? Obviously, I think the correct one would be Rantaro's belonging. Or wait, no, the moving. He was killed in the library. Yes, he was. Culprit could have snuck up on him. What was he even doing in the library? He was opening the moving bookcase for one reason, because he knew about the hidden door. Rantaro was the master. Is this right? I don't think that's right. Is that correct? Oh wow, okay. Wait a minute, I don't think Rantaro was the mastermind. Huh? Why? Because Rantaro didn't have the card key to open the hidden door. You think the mastermind would have that card key on him, right? Perhaps the culprit took the card key after killing Rantaro. But none of the pictures show Rantaro holding the card key. So I don't really think he had the key at all. Also, if the mastermind had died there, the killing game would have already ended. You are correct. The possibility of him being the mastermind is quite low. Then, how Rantaro know about Hidden Door? Maybe he stumbled it across in the library, you know, like how Shuichi did? Or maybe the mastermind told him about it. What? Why would the mastermind tell him about it? To lure Rantaro to the library and kill him. Does that mean the culprit and the mastermind are one and the same? That does seem plausible. It's very likely the mastermind knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap. The mastermind knew about our trap this whole time. The case may have been become the perfect crime thanks to your hidden cameras. The mastermind knew about your trap and exploited it to commit their crime. So after the mastermind lured Rantaro and murdered his ass, they used Kaede and Fuji's hidden cameras to arrange the perfect crime. Did they really take advantage of our trap, though? Is this really the perfect crime? Are we unsolvable? Are we in an unsolvable mystery? I guess the dead end. Wait, don't give up that easily. We already know the culprit is the mastermind. We gotta work together to find the mastermind. Then we can end this killing game. You yap about teamwork and all that, but you still think one of us is the mastermind. Yes, I know that's a horrible thought. But that's why I want to end all the terrible... Damn it. Hold on. Turning my phone on vibrate so it doesn't... by the way, Fox, Mel, get involved if you'd like. Tell me what you think. Tell me who you think killed. Tell me if you have, you know, ideas and, you know, what to do if I mess up. Let me know. Because honestly, I did play this game before. I know how this trial ends, but I forget how all the gameplay and certain things on how it works. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I'll even use this class trial to do it. Kaidi. Looks like you're determined to face even cold hard truth. And here comes the cold hard truth. Huh? I already figured out who killed Rantaro. What? Why are you surprised? Because if he's right, that would make this the fastest class trial to date. Still think it's the baseball shorty, to be honest. Who knows? I mean, I do. Because if he's right, that would make this the fastest. Oh yeah, I read that. How fast was the previous record anyway? Real fast, let me tell you. He was like a leaf on the wind. Oh yeah, I guess now he's one with the wind. Yeah, I think about this time of year too. The way he soared through the enemy fleet all badass just to die like a little punk. Shut up, you weirdos, this is an important conversation. Kokichi, are you serious about knowing who the culprit is? Yep, so we all agree that the culprit knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap, right? Oh shit, that's why they're not in any of the pictures, so who is it? So whoever knew about the hidden cameras is the culprit. So who the hell is it? It's you. What? You made the cameras used for the trap, right? Obviously, whoever made the cameras knew about the blind spots. Before breakfast was the only time someone would be able to sneak by. But what the hell brought this on all of a sudden? I just designed the cameras. I didn't know they'd get set up in the library. If someone asked me to make cameras, I totally asked what they were for. Yes, killer. How come you never asked where the cameras were for, huh? I pulled an all-nighter making them, and afterward just sort of passed out. You're getting awfully worked up. Look at you, you're sweating. I'm always I just feel extra sensitive, like these, you know, of mine. If someone's so aggressive, you're kind of a wimp, huh, Mia? Come on, let me off the hook already. Do you want money? Is that it? Your pathetic excuses are consistent with those of a common male criminal. Everyone's starting to suspect Miyu. But is that really okay? From here on, blue-colored weak spots will appear. If we call the weak spots you've seen up until now argue points, then the blue weak spots will be called agree points. When shooting agree points with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets that prove the person's testimony is correct. When your truth bullets merge with the statement, this will complement each other, resulting in a consent. From now on, you must infer whether it is best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. Thank you for your respectfully, Sizzletone. Alright. Oh my god. Sorry that the game is freaking out again. Did the game just crash? Ah, fucking hell, man. Give me a second, guys. Alright, I'm sorry about this. I don't know why this keeps happening. Hey, look at the map display, text display speed, reticle scrolls. Now we have to go back, do that, all this shit again. Alright, I have to look up the controls in a second, so I'm just gonna... I already know. I already know it's Rontaro's belongings. Let me put that on auto while I look for the controls. Ah, yes. Okay. I figured out how to open the monopad on PC. Before I was using controller, but I have to use PC for the investigation because I'm just not accurate enough with a controller. Let's skip all this stuff too. It is an escape, it's F1. Skip over to, there we go, up for the monoped. Can't wait to see. All right. Why? How do I change it? So you knew nothing about the trap in the library. Telling you I had no idea. Toriko's account sounds right. Never went to the library. There we go, that's right. Let's see the punishments. I'm drooling over it. Oh my god. I don't think Miu went to the basement either, right, Kyo? Of course she didn't. Miu was in the dining hall during the murder. I saw her there while dining on what I thought would be my last supper. Pasta on the menu tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake. Don't feel bad for her. She got to eat her tasty grandkid. Oh my god. On his birthday. That's too sad to make sense. That's Pops for ya. So there you have it. Miyu's alibi. You fucking slug. Why did you say so earlier? Good job, Kaede. Guess I shouldn't have judged you by your lackluster rack. What Gilgamesh level condensation, but what grill, what? Another reference we don't get. You must be a hardcore loser. Oh, sorry. Sometimes my hobbies just sort of slip out. Hey, don't be acting all cocky, Koichi. You put my ass in the hot seat earlier. How about you just keep your fucking mouth shut, you lying little porky? Oh my god! What? That was really uncalled for. I only said that to find the culprit. You're so mean. Hey, I feel a lot better now. Cool your jets, kid. Tsumugi and Kurumi were both in the dining hall as well. We can dismiss these four as potential culprits if they were together the entire time. No, not the entire time. At one point, Tsumugi went to the restroom. Oh, so you brought that up after all. It's true, I went to the restroom closest to the dining hall. Oh, did I hear you say that? The restroom, you say? Excellent, I was waiting for this moment. I'm getting so excited right now. Why? Did you take a firm... was a soft one? Were you assuming she was dropping a deuce in there? Oh my god, Mel. But I really did just go to the bathroom, not the basement, you know. Also, I don't think I was there long enough to be suspicious, right? You're the ultimate cosplayer, though. You could have just disguised yourself as someone else while you were out. Disguise? No, I don't do disguises. I don't think that's possible, and I know the reason why. That one. Mugi can only cosplay as fictional characters. That's what cosplay is supposed to be in the first place. Lately, some people prefer cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable. It's so unforgivable that I break out in Costbox if they even attempt it. Yeah, the Costbox was pretty gross. I see. If that's the case, then there's no way you could have been in disguise. Sorry about the Samugi, I just thought it was something to check. Oh no, it's fine. I'm not bothered by it at all. Samugi is so nice. She's way better than Miyu. Well, fuck you too. Getting back on topic, we now have alibis for the people in the dining hall. So we know that Kurumi, Samugi, Miyu, and Kyo can't be the culprit. Congratulations to the four of you. You can all leave now. Can they? So what about... Why does everybody drool when they're caught off guard? I don't know. But what about the swines who went to the basement? They're all suspicious, right? They seem more aroused than anything. You think any facial feature movement is arousal, Mel. And that's why I'm afraid for you. I think you need to get your mind under control there, Mel. So what about this? Yeah, swines went to the basement. Which of us went to the basement? Reaching out and we're on the lookout, we saw Kaito, Ganta, Maki, Tenko, Himiko, Angie, and Rantaro. So the culprit is among those 7. Yeah, but of course. Why are you laughing? That includes you too. Shooting Rantaro, one of the 6 people who headed to the basement, is the mastermind of this killing game. Person who's making us endure all these terrible things. Why not torture the truth out of them? It would be the quickest method. Wait, please, no torture. My tolerance for pain is actually really, really low. I'll tell you everything. Anything. Please just don't hurt me. Please just tell us what happened. If the culprit is among the group, then wouldn't Maki be the most suspicious? Torture them. Just look at her. She could definitely kill someone. Stop being so stupid. The culprit could easily be anyone, like Kaito. What are you talking about? There's no way I'm the culprit. So who's the culprit? Who? Ganta is gentleman. Gentlemen not hurt people. Not me either. Murder sounds like way too much work. I have an alibi. Who's the culprit, for fuck's sake? We need to calm down. If everyone talks all at once, then we can't discuss anything. It's alright, everyone. We just need to listen to everyone's statements. You can do this, right? Listen to everyone's statements. That's right. I can pick out everyone's voice as they talk over each other. I only went because I was invited. Why don't you ask the shady guy who invited me? But, you mean me? But I just said it wasn't me. Don't thrust the blame onto me, you degenerate male, and you're thrusting. I'm not a bad girl, really. If you don't believe me, ask my mommy. Really, I have an alibi. I'm not the culprit, I'm not the culprit, I'm not the culprit. Oh no, all 3 people are talking at once. Everyone is clamoring. Prove their innocence. There's a panic in the courtroom. Oh, that's right, it's time. You will now be thrown into a mass panic debate. During the mass panic debate, 3 debates will happen at the same time. But just remain calm, it's just like a non-stop debate. You're just hearing triple the opinion, simple? Right. Aim at the conversation you really want to hear and concentrate to listen more carefully. Sort through everyone's opinions, find the lie or contradiction, and refute it. You can use the V counter, so if you're confident, give that a shot. Alright. Let's see who's lying. Receiver, library event, Maki's account. How do I focus on one at a time? How do I... Rontaro's the only one who left in the middle of it. All of you proven that you're an idiot. I am reading the convos. I'm trying. I don't know if there's a separate button that presses everything. Investigating dialogue. Base focus. Mel, you need to chill out. Left click silencer. Repeated left click silences loud voices. Okay. I'll be fine as long as I stay calm and listen to everyone's unique voice. Listen to you guys. And what guy? What about the guy who wanted us all in the basement? Contro's the only one. Receiver on Shrieky. Maki's account is the only one who makes sense to me. I think. I'm gonna focus on Maki's account this time. There's only one person. I don't know. I'm just gonna take a shot. Counter. Break. Wait a minute. Kaito, wasn't there someone else who disappeared other than Rantaro? That idiot already forgot. Ganta also left during the strategy meeting. Oh, thank God I was right. Yeah, he locked himself up in the AV room and... Hey, wait a second, idiot. Is that right, Ganta? Yes, Ganta watched Bug Movie to fill Ganta with fight so Ganta can fight Monokuma. Were you trying to imagine yourself as a huge mantis with swords for hands? Oh, come on. How is looking at Bug supposed to put you in a fighting mood? Terrible idea. Like putting ketchup on a hot dog. Excuse me! Ketchup on hot dogs is great, and anyone who thinks is wrong. But why did you lock the door? Does Ganta need to focus? Everyone suspects Ganta. Why? Because you don't have an alibi. Ganta just need alibi. Ganta will get alibi. Just tell Ganta where to find it. That's why this debate is going. It's going to be difficult to refute. What will you do? Without an alibi, we'll all choose you. Ganta, please understand that in order to reveal the truth, you must also participate. But Ganta not sure where to start. You just have to tell everyone why you couldn't have done it. If you're not the culprit and we all vote for you, then we're dead too. Our lives are riding on your word. You got this? Okay, Ganta, we'll try for everyone's sake. Yeah, fight Ganta! Fighto! Fighto! I'm gonna save right now. Cut it out, you fucking bobblehead. This debate is getting loud and heated, but if I focus on everyone's voice, then hopefully we can expose the mastermind. Non-stop debate, start. Bookcase, card reader, dust, Pronto's belong. Sliding door, I think is the right one. Because to leave AV room, Ganta will walk through the game room where friends are. to even reach hallway. If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library. Every room's got more than one entrance. That should be a door in the hallway too. Sliding door across from the rear entrance, correct? That sliding door. Counter. So the sliding door. Too paranoid saving for the next 10 minutes, then forgetting. It's not possible to use the sliding door. You saying I'm wrong? You got a lot of ass to be contradicting me. You mean sass? I think you left out an S. The sliding door always jams. You're only able to open it a crack. The only part of your body that would be able to go through is your arm. And there was no indication of the door being forced. There was dust on the track. In other words, the chance they came out of sliding door is 0. I see, so I made a mistake. How rare. Yeah, Miyu, how rare. It's not that rare for you to make a mistake. Your entire existence is a mistake. Oh my god, Goichi. You vicious little... If Ganta couldn't use the sliding door, then in order to get to the library, he'd have to go through the game room, but I didn't see him at all. See? Got to tell you, he not culprit. You ship Kokichi and me? Nah. No way. No, we cannot confirm that just yet. Eh? My apologies, Ganta. I do not mean to put you on the spot like this, but because I promised to do my best, I will fulfill that responsibility. Are you saying Ganta could still be the culprit? There's a possibility that Ganta killed Rantaro from the AV room. Ow. Oh, I didn't know that was a possibility. Not only could he have killed Rantaro from the AV room, but also he would not appear in any of the pictures from the cameras placed in the library. Well, perfect, but wait, then how did Ganta kill him? Well, it's obvious that this glamorous girl genius would explain for these dimwits. First, I'll explain the layouts of both the AV room and the library. Sliding door in the AV room faces the rear door of the library. Because of this, it's possible Ganta to have killed while he was in the AV room. But how, though? In order to murder to take place, the rear door of the library must be opened. Wait a second, isn't that impossible? The AV room sliding door doesn't open, so you can't get into the hallway. I told you. You said it might be possible. We don't know if Ganta actually did it, Fox. If you cannot enter the hallway, how would you open the rear door to the library? Although you cannot fit your whole body through the sliding door, an arm would suffice. It would be possible if you used a particular item in the AV room. I don't fucking know. Talking about that? Somehow connect the posters to make a pole till it would reach the door? That would be wide and long enough, but it would not be durable enough. There is a far superior alternative to that room. See, I was thinking along those lines, but Kurumi has a point. Katie, do you remember what caught our attention during the investigation? Everyone's staring at me. Oh, okay. So we took our first hit. What? No. That's not... I accidentally clicked something. Fuck, man. What else could fit? Projector. Yeah, the projector can reach it. No, I'm sorry, but the projector... The screen. Yeah, the screen can totally reach it. Actually, you're right. That might actually be right. Oh wow, you're right. Is it the projector screen? That is correct. You make a long pull if you roll up the screen. It would be possible to reach the library door with it. Good job, Mel. If you use the rolled up screen to reach the library's rear door, then you can open it. The screen itself is quite heavy, but that would not have been a problem for Ganta. Yeah, no problem for Ganta. Oh my, how honest. But if you open the library door, the camera would take your picture. Actually, the camera wouldn't be triggered just by opening the door. Ryuichi and Kaede pictures were like that as well. Shutter only went off once someone set foot in the room. Okay, so it was possible to open the library door, but where does that get us? Ganta still couldn't have gotten from the AV room to the library. Ganta did not enter the library, he killed Rantaro where he was in the AV room. Ganta killed Rantaro in the library while he was still in the AV room then. So does that mean Ganta threw the shot put ball? Wait, I say, why would anyone do something crazy like throw a... Wait, that's actually not crazy at all. Throwing a shot put ball is totally normal. Yeah, the act of throwing a shot put ball could lead to one to use it as a weapon. Even if a person couldn't fit through the space, a shot put ball certainly would. Rantaro's body was across from the AV's room sliding door as well. As long as the rear door of the library was open, he wouldn't have been able to hit the victim. That's quite the distance, though. And that shot ball was pretty heavy. Did you forget already? Ganta easily picked up that heavy manhole cover. It would definitely be feasible for him to throw a shot put ball at his target. Yep, a walking, talking Roomba can't compare to a mighty beast like Ganta. The Roomba remark is probably not about me, as I have a variety of custodial functions. Well, Ganta, can you throw a shot put ball from that distance? Yes, probably. You're too honest, Ganta. You're so cool, Ganta. You could be the ultimate shot putter. Well, I've heard enough. Ganta's the culprit. Wait, Ganta never hurt anyone, not even insect. Ganta tell truth, gentlemen, never tell lies. Well, there you have it. What do you guys think? I would like to believe him, but without evidence we cannot. If everyone is wrong, we'll never find the mastermind. I can't let that happen. I need to do my best to get everyone to the right answer. Non-stop debate. Start. Monokuma file, Kuriko's out, K1BO's account. So we agree that Ganta's the culprit. Ganta's not the culprit. Typical degenerate male excuse. Or, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Monokuma file, because I believe he was... A1B1's account, Kuriko's account. No way the average person could make that shot. With superhuman strength, Ganta has a different story. Hold up projector screen. See, that's all there is to it. No, wait, we're going through... I don't understand. Yeah, the bookcase thing was in the way, but... Oh, moving bookcase. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so where do I guess I have to aim it at what Angie was saying, because that's the only one there. Oh, no, yes, right there, actually. Good job, Mel. Completely could not figure it out. It would have been impossible for Gon to have thrown the shot from the AV room. Oh no. Damn it! Happening again. Fuck. F1. Let me save before it freaks out again. It's still gonna freak out? Yeah, it's freaking out again. Let me... Sorry, I just saved it, but I'm gonna exit it out just because it's... Force quit. Sorry, it's just something keeps messing up each time and it's driving me insane. So I have to restart it every time. But this time I was smart enough to actually save before I did that again. Library. We go. It's already thinking it's open again. Picture. Force quit. Photos, receiver, wait. Sorry about all these dumb things that are happening. It could be just a while ago what happened with my keyboard. It's just gonna keep happening. But each time I'll just remember. The moving bookcase where Ronto was killed, it should have been open. Yep, that's our evidence. The bookcase door was open when he was killed. Hidden door photo. Isn't that correct? So you were right, Mel, it's the photos. It's in the picture here, look. The pictures were taken by the camera facing the moving bookcase. The photos were taken moments before Rantaro was killed. The bookcase is completely open here, and then it closes automatically. So by the time we entered the library, the door had already closed itself. Before Rantaro was killed, the bookcase door was open. Even if Ganta did throw the shot, it would have hit the bookcase instead. I see. Well, that pretty much shuts the book on that theory then. If that's true, then there's no possibility that Ganta is the culprit. What? Why are you making this so complicated? Just be the culprit already. Sorry. I don't think you need to apologize. Yeah, that's right. A man shouldn't apologize so easily. I should be the one to apologize. I'm sorry for accusing you, Ganta. No, Ganta, understand. Because we gotta find the culprit. Well said. For a degenerate male, you're actually pretty reasonable. Ugh, I hate the sentimental crap. Why is that? It's nice when everyone gets along. Are you stupid or something? I can't stand people having a good time. Daddy is too evil to feel ashamed for being evil. We can learn a lot from him. Don't mind me, I'm not actually taking notes, I'm placing bets on racehorses. I'm jonesing for relief. I need a raccoon tail to chase my dragon. What? It's good that Ganta's in the clear, but don't break out the confetti just yet. We're out of suspects now. On top of that, we still don't even know how Rantaro died. So we only know what the weapon is. How are we supposed to find out the mastermind with that? We know the murder weapon is the shot put ball, but where did the culprit get it? I think it was from the warehouse. I saw track and field equipment there. Then, anyone would have been able to obtain it. We need more information. What's wrong, Shuichi? It's nothing. How do we find this darn culprit now? Hey, culprit, quit hiding. Just be a man and fess up already. We don't even know if they're a guy or not, though, right? Or even if they're human. Are you referring to me? Don't worry, you guys. We're one step closer to the truth, so don't give up. Try to remember what happened. We can find more clues left by the mastermind. Clues? What kind of clues? Like, if Rantaro was deceived by the mastermind and went to the library, maybe someone saw Rantaro having a suspicious conversation with someone. It would be a good idea to figure out who knew about our trap. Either way, anything you guys remember might be able to help with the case. Yeah, but are you sure the culprit is also the mastermind? Yeah, I think so. Why? Then what Akko just told me how the culprit entered the library is correct. Huh? I didn't hear anything. Oh, that's right. Only I can hear the voice of Atua. And I will speak on Atua's behalf as his prophet. If the culprit is the mastermind, they could have entered the library while avoiding the cameras. What? Serious? There's a way to do that? Super serious, brother. Your Atua sounds like a shaky weirdo. Wait for the culprit to enter the library without being caught by the cameras. Is that really possible? Atua says I should continue explaining on his behalf. Yeah, only Atua knows the truth behind this accident. They're gonna try and say the vent. I'm hiding library the whole time. Before Kaede and Shuichi even planted the cameras. Where would they have hidden? Inside the hidden door? That's... Card reader does. It's true. Okay. Those who were alone at the time. Puichin, Kibo, and Ryoma. I knew the culprit was a male. Hidden inside the hidden door. Wrong. The card dust was not disturbed. Wait a minute, Angie. I don't think it was possible to hide in the hidden door. What? You dare challenge Atua? I don't think the hidden door was ever used. Huh? The dust is still there. It looks like the card reader wasn't used. That means the mastermind didn't hide here. While investigating the mastermind, I placed the dust on the card reader. If anyone swiped the card key, the dust would have fallen. We already confirmed that during the investigation that there was no dust on the floor. Bookcase hasn't been opened, so I doubt anyone was hiding in there. Argue. Huh, you still got ways to go. What do you mean? The culprit could have been in the library before the cameras were even set. You won't be able to prove anything with weak reasoning like that. It seems you have been contradicted. When this sort of things happen, you'll go into a one-on-one debate called a rebuttal showdown. What's a rebuttal showdown? Okay, I'm saving before this. Let's explain the controls. In this mode, you counter the other person's claim and argue against it. Move your truth blade with blah 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 and align it with your opponent's claims. Perform a regular cut in the direction the blade is pointing by pressing a blah blah. Cut with a truth blade by pressing Y. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you. In this truth mode, bullets, it will be called truth blades. Use regular cuts on your opponents, but then when a leak spot appears, slash it with a truth blade strike. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you won't be able to cut an opponent's remark. What's neat is if you cut through multiple words at once, you get a time bonus. 2 at once gets you 2 seconds, 3 is 3, the more you cut, the better. Watch the position of your opponent's claim, choose closely, and slice as many as you can. By doing that, you can skew the debate's mood in your advantage. When the mood of the argument is in your favor, the debate will progress. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew towards their advantage, and then you'll have to deal with lost progress. If you and your opponent content arguments are even, a blade lock will occur. When that happens, you'll have to mash A as fast as you can to push them off. Isn't slicing and dicing opinions with true swords the bee's knees? What? Not really? Well, you shouldn't knock it before you try it. You can also V agree, so blah blah blah. An Akuma file, Rontaro's belongings. Bits. But if the culprit killed him and ran away, wouldn't they have been caught on camera? I'm starting to see the holes in Ryoma's argument. I have evidence I can present that will break down Ryoma's argument. So what could it be, guys? You have any ideas? Mel, how about you? No, sorry. It's okay, Fox. What's the evidence? Photos? I don't remember. I'm paused, so I don't... Photos, the photos of the front entrance. Okay. We'll try that. There we go. Let's try that. If you're right, Mel. The culprit met him inside the library. That doesn't seem possible, though. Let's hear it then. What's your reason? If you take a look at the 3 pictures from the camera we placed near the front door. This is when Shuichi and I met up with Kaito and Tenko and then rushed in. This one shows the other people running in after they heard Tenko scream. And finally, everyone else coming in after hearing the body discovery announcement. You could clearly see everyone entering the library in these pictures. It wouldn't make sense if there was someone hiding in the library the whole time. Well, that does cover everyone now, doesn't it? I guess the one who still has a ways to go is me. Don't worry about it. It's better to think about each possibility anyway. Right, Shuichi? Yes. Shuichi okay? He's been really quiet. Is he worried about something? So the real question is how the culprit entered and exited the library. We cannot continue until we address that problem first. Quite the mystery. How did the killer avoid being caught by the cameras? It's almost like they were invisible. But it wasn't me. My magic can only make you half invisible. Your upper half, to be specific. And it's kind of a half-baked invisibility spell, isn't it? Is it Shuichi? That would be hilarious if it was Shuichi. Could be, but then again... Both doors had hidden cameras on them. How about the vet in the library? Maybe they came in through there. The photos prove he isn't. Yeah, they do. How about the vent library? Maybe they came in through there. But Shuichi and I were on the lookout in the classroom with the connecting vent. The culprit waited until Kaede and Shuichi weren't looking, then turned invisible. Himiko was really gung-ho about her invisible culprit theory. Yeah, he's just been really quiet. He could be really quiet because he's thinking about, who he thinks it is. But didn't go down. Wait, but didn't he go down? No, he went downstairs after everybody else went down. He went down to see where the group was heading, and once he found out they were in the game room, he came back up. So he couldn't have done it, otherwise the cameras would have caught him. So it can't be Shuichi. Himiko is really yeah, no. There's no way someone snuck into the library through the vent. Right? That's right. We have evidence that proves that would have been impossible. Would have been the stacked books, right? I don't think Shuichi is strong enough to smack someone with a metal ball either. That's a softball placement. When I set the cameras, I also stacked some books in front of the vent. If someone did crawl in and out from the vent, the books would have collapsed. While we were investigating, they were still neatly packed the way I placed them. Maybe they put the books back when they left the room? That would be quite difficult to achieve on such a narrow bookcase. If we ruled out the vent and the doors, then how'd the culprit get in and out of the library? Maybe divine intervention? Junta no can think of any other way to enter. Rika, I know how the culprit got into the library. The front... have you been not paying attention? The camera would have taken a picture. Not if the culprit timed their movements around the camera intervals. What is that? Basically, the culprit knew about the cameras and their intervals. So they snuck into the library between camera shots to avoid appearing in the photos. I know, beauty and brains. Why, it's just not fair. What's this interval you're talking about? Oh, now you're asking me? After the shutter snaps, the camera can't take a new photo for 30 seconds. Because I redesigned the camera to auto-roll the film instead of having to do it manually. That's the first time I'm hearing about this. Why didn't you tell us from the start? But I told your little beta boy toy after I gave you the remodeled cameras. What? Yuichi? I'm sorry. I guess I forgot to tell you. How could you forget to tell me? I didn't think it would affect the plan. I didn't realize it would matter. I guess I just forgot to mention it. I'm sorry. What a pitiful excuse. Awfully sus. For a moment. Ah. No, it's not a lie. He probably just forgot. There was so much going on at the time, it's only natural to forget, you know? If it is him, I'm gonna be a big mad. There was just so much going on at the time, it's only natural to forget, you know? Yeah. Let's put that aside for now and talk about the camera intervals. Each interval lasted for 30 seconds, correct me you? Yeah, sure, I'll explain it again to you, mushheads. The 3 cameras that Kaede and Pucci place go off when they pick up movement. From then, it takes 30 seconds for the film to auto-roll the next photo. So for 30 seconds, anyone could have entered the library without their photo being taken. That may have been enough time to kill Ranto and exit the library. Definitely enough time, he just doesn't move at lightning speed. I see, then there's no doubt the culprit made use of the camera intervals. That means the culprit was Miyu all along, since she knew about the intervals. Don't be an asshole, I have an alibi, remember? The dining hall. Oh yeah, well, who else knew about the intervals? Now, who was it again? Yuichi. Well then, does this mean that he is the culprit we have been seeking? But Shuichi was with Kaede when he died, yeah. But the other people don't understand that, and that's why we have to prove it. Shuichi. Hey, what gives Shuichi? Shuichi would never do that, right, Shuichi? You had better speak soon, your silence only damns you further. Fess up already, did you kill Rantaro? The door began closing when they entered the room, yeah. Hey Shuichi, what's gotten into you? Don't tell me you're gonna plead the 5th now. Oh man, this is getting good. Entertain me, peasants. No way Shuichi can't be the culprit. That's definitely wrong. There's no way. I refuse to believe Shuichi is the culprit. That's definitely not possible. Class trial intermission. Okay, let's... So we are halfway through, the trial. People would have been sus of him because he's always with Kaede. Wait, hold on, I read that wrong. When Shuichi was with Kaede when they died, the door began to close when they entered the room. It took nearly 10-ish seconds to close on its own, and he could have killed Kaede instead of Rantaro. Well, not really. People would have been sus of him because he's always with Kaede. Yeah, that would have been really, strange if he ended up doing that. Oh, fuck. Wow, the trial is racing towards its thrilling conclusion. Do you know who the culprit is? Obviously, I know, because I know everything. What? Oh, everything. No, everything. Daddy knows everything about anything. He basically traded his bearhood for godhood. Yes, he has betrayed his earth sign ancestors. Traded? No, I'm still obviously a bear, isn't it obvious, right? You guys? You sure ain't no fish, but you damn sure smell like one. Anyways, since I know everything, I'll give you the whole story later. Try your hardest to nab the culprit, and believe me, that's no lie. So trust me, and please enjoy the class trial without any worries. Hold on. I just want to save again. Right after that cutscene, because I don't want to do that cutscene again. Still think it's softball shorty. You mean tennis? He played tennis, not softball. I feel like we're getting close to the gory part. It's making me nervous. I don't know who the culprit is, but I'm not paying attention, so it's okay. Yeah, but there's one thing we do know. The line between victim and attacker ain't as clear as you might think. I suppose that's one lesson we can take away from this case. I cut off the leg before the poison spread. By spring, flowers will grow from the stump. Say something already. Your tongue-tied silence speaks volumes. I fucking knew you were the culprit. Wait just a minute, none of that is possible. Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on lookout. When are you suggesting Shuichi killed Rantaro? Were you really together the whole time? What do you mean? I'm asking if you two were on the lookout together the whole time. Well, I guess we weren't together the whole time. I'm going to check out the basement. I'll come with you. No, you stay and keep watch, Kaede. Well, good luck. I'm gonna be right back. See? So that's when Shuichi went to kill Rantaro. Yeah, but Fox, you're forgetting that the alarm and the sound only went off when Shuichi was with Kaede. So after he got back, that's when someone entered into the library. So how could he have been in the library and with Kaede at the same time? He was with Kaede when the alarm went off. Don't become emotional. We must speak the truth in a calm and logical manner. All our lives will be lost here. I'm not being emotional here. I'm saying it with conviction. Even if Shuichi did go to the basement, he couldn't have killed Rantaro because security sensor going off. The security alarm didn't ring until after Shuichi returned to the classroom. It only rang after Rantaro moved the hidden door, which means he was still alive. If Shuichi was with me when the alarm went off, then that means he's not the culprit. By the way, I want to confirm one thing with you, Kaede. Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi, right? Then I'll set up the camera that connected to the security sensor. I'll set it carefully so the camera has a clear shot when the mastermind moves the bookcase. Let me take care of the security sensor on top of the bookcase. And we'll set the cameras near each door. Yeah, Shuichi was the one who set up the security sensor. What about it? Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set up on the bookcase? No, I didn't check. Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor? A lie? Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase door, but in actuality he was holding it the whole time. And when he met with you, he secretly triggered the sensor to make the security alarm go off. That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase. I see, sneaky little fucker. No, at this rate, everyone's going to think Shuichi is the culprit. I have to do something. I know for a fact that he's not the culprit. So I gotta do something. From this point on, all the white noise will disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles. Please time your truth bullets right so they won't get interrupted. You can use the silencer with A. Okay. I think I know what the right one is. The photo should be what defends them. Isn't that the right one? That's right. Oh yeah! Hidden door. Wait a minute, this is weird. If the security sensor wasn't placed, then we wouldn't have been able to take that picture. We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door. Oh, easy to explain. Well, you see. Oh, I guess you're right. Sorry, I didn't think that far ahead. You're giving up that easily? Yeah, I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake. Big deal. You speak as if you knew that from the start. Even I was taken in. So you see, Shuichi couldn't have been the culprit. Now, wait just a minute. The security sensor had a power supply. So what if it went like this? The security sensor was set up on the bookshelf, and Shuichi had its receiver. However, Shuichi turned off the receiver. How come? That would get you a picture, but no alarm when Rantaro moved the bookcase. Then when Shuichi says he's gonna check the basement, he actually goes to the library. And thanks to the 30-second interval, he got time to go in after Rantaro. He could have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro. I see. Then he caused the receiver to go off in front of Kaede to trick her. It's certainly plausible considering that Shuichi knew about the intervals. How needlessly complicated, but I guess it's not impossible. Then Shuichi really is the culprit. So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot. Oh, here we go. Sorry, it's the thing's happening again. Task manager. In task. Damn it, man. I'm so pissed off. Alright, Fox, let me know if you can see, okay? Yeah, so the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot twist. Wait, why do you guys think he's a culprit? Luigi, please say something. Why aren't you saying anything? Okay, oh, you can. Okay, good. Luigi, what's wrong? You're not the culprit, are you? Hey, you gonna say anything? Well, I'll vote for you if you don't. Are you okay with being the culprit? Are you ready to turn yourself in? What should I do? Everyone suspects Shuichi. There's no way he's the culprit, even so. Why won't Shuichi say anything? Is there a reason he won't say anything? If that's the case, then it's all up to me. To protect everyone, I need to control this debate. Even if that means I have to lie to do it. Did you hear that? A lie? Now, I know that sounds kind of crazy, telling a lie in a class trial, but sometimes telling a lie is necessary to reach the truth. But don't worry, there's no need for lies in this tutorial. From here on out, there will be times when in a debate where you have to lie. Before you had to refute the lies, but now you have to lie yourself. Doesn't that get your heart pumping? Here's how it works. Select a truth bullet like normal, non-stop debates. But when you hold Y, the truth bullet will become a lie bullet with the opposite meaning. Releasing Y will shoot the lie bullet. When you use a lie bullet to argue or agree with someone's statement, it will become a perjury statement that paints over the truth with lies. While lying, your influence gauge will drain. A successful lie will restore it. But if you miss with your lie bullet, you will take damage, so be careful. Also, I've heard a rumor that there's a secret way to advance the debates, called a back route. Let's just say that only those who lie well will be able to find it. Thank you. Alright then. Monokuma file, receiver on Shuichi. How do I turn it into... How do I... Oh, I miss. So I take damage. Take control. Which is the right one? I assume it's that one. Perjury. You lie about the receiver and say that Kaede had it even though she didn't. Sorry guys, I forgot to tell you something important. Forgot? To tell you the truth, it was me. I had the receiver. Huh? So that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the receiver. Shuichi's like, what? If that is true, then the entire premise of this argument thus far is wrong. Is this true, Kaede? Of course. Come on, why would I lie to you guys? That only screw yourself over. If we mess up, you're dead too, you know. Or perhaps you wanted to cover for Shuichi, even at the cost of your life. Huh? I cannot imagine why anyone would risk their life to lie on another's behalf. Words from a true heartless robot. Emotions are only for meatbags. That's a harmful stereotype. I can produce heartful remarks through calculations. Like, less than 3? Those kinds of calculations? It's not so unthinkable. All hearts are blind when faced with a radiant love. Doing everything for one you love. Hasn't everyone felt that way before? With how creepy you are, I'm sure that the person didn't want your love. Kaede and Shuichi are pretty buddy-buddy with each other, so I wouldn't doubt that. Plus, the way Kaede just acted right now, I'm pretty sure she lied. A talented liar like me can spot other people's lies easily. Well then, what do you guys think? To believe or not to believe Kaede? I do want to believe Kaede, but Shuichi does seem pretty suspicious. He has been strangely quiet for now, which is classic degenerate male behavior. Yeah, I agree. Shuichi is the only person who's suspicious. So we all agree that Shuichi did it, then let's just vote already. No, I still think it's too soon to determine the culprit. I agree. I sort of can't believe that Shuichi's the culprit. Yeah, this ain't right. I agree. But I don't know if Otto agrees, because right now it's his nap time. This is quite troublesome. It seems our opinions are at an opposite end. How are we supposed to decide? We're split right down the middle. Hold on. Split? Just say split. You did it. I heard it. I heard it with my belly button microphone. So, wait, your ears don't do anything? The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds. More phenomenal trial grounds? The trial grounds are gonna morph? Seriously? I totally want to see that. Either way, we have to do something. We can't vote for Shuichi because he's definitely not the culprit. If we vote for him, all hope is lost. I won't be able to save everyone. But I haven't lost hope yet. I won't give up. Before I can save everyone, I need to make sure we're all on the same page. You're split down the middle. At times like this, debate scrums are perfect. In a debate scrum, you will be split into two teams. Opposing subjects, influence gauge. Let's see. Then you argue your opinions against each other. But look, everyone's so fired up, the subjects of your statements don't match. That's not how you debate at all. You have to match your subject with the opponents and put them in the correct order. That's how you make a good debate. Your subject's keywords will be displayed, but your opponent's subject won't be revealed. Listen closely for the subject of your opponent's argument. Before your opponent finishes their statement, find the same subject keyword with... I'm not on controller. You and your opponent's argument match, then your opponent's keyword will be revealed, and when all that statements match up, you will enter the finale. Try to convince your opponents at once. Continuously tap the button displayed on the screen to crush your opponent's claim out. Don't get pushed back. Push their claim out with perfect refutation. Alright. Is Shuichi the culprit? Shuichi is the culprit. Shuichi isn't the culprit. Interval?
でもイルマさんもインターバルのことを黙ってたし。
俺様にはアリバイがあるだろう。違って。サイハラと赤松はずっと一緒。
Alibi?
サイハラのアリバイだって赤松が証言しただろう。
That's not right. Together?
受信機が鳴ったのは二人が一緒にいた時よ。俺様にはアリバイがあるだろうが。
Was I wrong?
サイハラ君はカメラのインターバルのことを隠してたよね。
俺様にはアリバイがあるだろうが。サイハラと違って。サイハラと赤松はずっと一緒だったわけじゃないの。
サイハラが受信機を持っていたなら偽装の可能性もあるがな。
実際に受信機を持っていたのは赤松さんです。だからそれは赤松ちゃんの嘘でしょ。
私が嘘かどうかはもっと話し合ってみればわかるよ。
You hid what you knew about the camera's interval, Shuichi. Interval.
でもイルマさんもインターバルのことを黙ってたし。
俺様にはア
Alibi.
サイハラのアリバイだって赤松が証言しただろう。
サイハラと赤松はずっと一部
実際に受信機を持っていたのは赤松さんです。
Receiver.
サイハラが受信機を持っていたなら偽装の可能性もあるな。
だからそれは赤松ちゃんの嘘でしょ。
私が嘘かどうかはもっと話し合ってみればわかるよ。サイハラと赤
So Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, right? I hate this, Fox. I hate this so much. I can't get them all correct. Alright, let me take a second to relax. So, interval's always the first one, isn't it? Interval is always the first one, I think.
サイハラ君はカメラのインターバルのことを隠してた。
Interval.
でもイルマさんもインターバルのことを黙ってたし。
俺様にはアリバイが
Alibi.
サイハラのアリバイだって赤松が証言しただろう。
サイハラと赤松はずっと
Together.
受信機が鳴ったのは二人が一緒にいた時よ。
サイハラが受信機を
Receiver.
実際に受信機を持っていたのは赤松さんです。だからそれは
私が
Bye.
嘘かどうかはもっと話し合ってみればわかるよ。
I don't know.
しまった。
What? I don't know the... Come on, man. I don't know... I am pushing it. What is... I need to look up the controls because... hate looking up controls. Non-stop debate, mass panic. Debate, scrum, interval, bike taxi. D corresponds to B. Okay. Yes, finally. Oh fuck. Sorry, the thing happened again. I can hear it. I had to save it. Fine, I'll save it in slot 2. I don't care. Can't I just fix this by doing this? That fix it at all? Oh. Why does this have to happen, man? Yeah, definitely oof. One big oof right after another. Okay, continue. Everyone, you have to believe me, Shuichi is not the culprit. If you vote for Shuichi, we'll be making the wrong choice. And if that happens, everyone will be executed. I definitely won't let that happen, even if it costs me my life. Kaidi. Yeah, it's just like Kaidi said, Shuichi ain't the culprit. Got to believe in Shuichi too. Gentlemen always believe in friends. Well, if Shuichi's not our culprit, then who is? We've already exhausted all possible avenues of discussion. No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We gotta think. Right, Shuichi? Huh? Shuichi, even though you're not the culprit, you've been quiet for now. It's because you realize something, huh? You're scared to reveal the truth. I thought so. Shuichi, answer me this. What kind of truth did you realize? Don't be scared to say it. Not just for me, but for everyone else. Please face the truth. The picture. Picture? The picture from the camera aimed at the hidden door just before the murder. I always thought it was suspicious the way Rantaro was acting. What's suspicious? If you look at the picture, it looks like Rantaro was trying to remove the camera. But that must mean he noticed the camera must be set up. That's true, but when did he notice that? I believe it was when the camera took its picture. The picture was taken when Rantaro was moving the bookcase. At that moment, something made him notice the camera. So he tried to remove it, and that's when the bookcase closed. The sensor was triggered, and that's when the picture was taken. If that is the case, we must find the reason why he noticed the camera. Confusing everyone except me, of course, just to get to the fucking point. I've been contemplating what it could be. Why did he notice the camera? And the answer is in the picture. I see, Shuichi knows. It's quite bright, by the way, so I'm gonna say it's the camera flash. Because of the flash, right? Yeah, the flash. Yes, the flash went off when the hidden door camera took a picture. Rantaro noticed the camera's flash, but how can you tell the flash went off? Well, if you compare it to the other pictures we have, remember the pictures that were taken when I took down the cameras? This is a picture when I removed the front camera. This is a picture when I removed the rear camera. This is a picture of Rantaro. Whoa, the brightness is totally different. Same room, circumstances and camera, and yet this disparity in brightness. Because the only camera aimed at the hidden door had the flash turned on. What was the purpose of leaving the flash on, especially since it was meant to be hidden? A mistake, maybe? It's no mistake. There was an objective here. The camera was placed for another reason. Another reason, huh? I know there's only one reason this camera flash was used. To lure the mastermind closer, to light up the room, blind the mastermind. None of these make any, let's go for this one. Am I getting health back up? Fox, did you notice that? Do I get health back up when I answer correctly? I wasn't able to tell. It looks like my heart went up. The flash was used to lure whoever moved to the bookcase to the camera. But when the flash went off, they would have noticed the camera right away. Wow. And that's exactly what happened. Rantaro moved the bookcase, noticed the flash, and then walked over to the camera. Culprit didn't expect the camera to take another picture when the door closed. Hey, Kaede. What is it? Is something wrong? You've been acting kinda strange. Strange? Your last few remarks carry more conviction than before. You know who the culprit is? Yep, I've known for a long time. Long time? Because there's only one person who was able to set the flash on the camera. Isn't that right, Shuichi? The culprit of this incident is... Alright, Fox. Who is the culprit? Tell me right now who you think the culprit is. Is it Kaito? Is it Kurumi? Is it Ryoma? Is it Maki? Is it Angie? Is it Kuriko? Is it Samugi? Rantaro can't be. Ganta? Kaede? Hibiko? Kokuichi? Kenko? K1BO? Miyu? Who is it? Who do you think? 10 seconds left. Well, I'll tell you. It's... You're really failing me, you. Sorry about that. The only person that makes sense is Kaede. Well, this is as far as it goes. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get to the mastermind. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, Rantaro. Sorry, Shuichi. You stayed silent this whole time because you realized it already. But you can't do that. It may be the end of me, but I want to wish to. I'm giving it to you, Shuichi. From now on, you're going to carry on my wish. You're going to protect everyone. Kaede, I know what you want me to do. That's so cruel. It's cruel, but I understand. I'll do it. So, Fox, what do you think? Wow is right. I won't let your wish go ungranted. Why? Kaede is the culprit. Huh? Kaede did it? Wait, that's not possible. Right, Kaede? Kaede? Wait, did she really? Just kidding. Just kidding. Huh? Did you guys really think I'm the culprit? Come on, guys. Like I could. When Rantaro was murdered, I was in the classroom with Shuichi, remember? After that, we went to the library, and that's the first time I ever even saw his body. Plus, I never met up with Rantaro. I never had a chance to kill him. Yeah, no way Kaede could be the culprit. Jeez, of course. My hands are only strong enough to play piano. Then accusing you of being the culprit is... Yep, it's wrong. Shuichi's just joking around. You wanted to lighten up the mood. Why? Oh my god. You're right. Right, Shuichi? No matter how you look at it, I couldn't have killed Rantaro with that shot. I understand, Kaede. You want me to reveal the truth, don't you? I think everyone's afraid of learning the truth. But the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. If you never know the lies from the truth, then you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path. So, fight for the truth, even if it's frightening. I know you can do this. If you're scared, borrow the strength of others who will be there to help you. Think of everyone you're helping and let that be your strength. No, I'm not joking around. Kaede definitely killed Rantaro. What the hell did you say? It seems as though Shuichi is serious after all. Of course I am. Why didn't you tell me then? How did I kill Rantaro with that shot? Yeah, how? You and Kaede were together the whole time, weren't you? How Kaede killed Rantaro with the shot put ball should become clear when you consider where she used it. Where she used the shot put ball? Huh? What? I'm lost, you guys. Kaede wants me to reveal the truth. She trusts me with her wish, so I can't back down. I need to fulfill her wish. I need to fight for the truth. Bloody shot put ball. Look out, classroom.
天海君と会ってもいない赤松さんがどうやって彼を殺せるの？
Take that. Let's see. We know what that it was in the library. Counter. Kaede didn't use the shot put ball at the scene of the crime. She used it in the first floor classroom where we were keeping watch. Hold up. How could she have hit Rantaro with a shot from a different floor? She rolled it. She rolled the shot from the first floor classroom and hit Rantaro. I'm skeptical that she could perform such a feat of accuracy. It was magic, shot put ball. No, that's not possible. It is possible. If you do it at the right spot in the classroom, it will reach the library. It seems you already knew about that. I didn't want to figure it out. I didn't want to know. But I can't turn away from the truth. The place she rolled the shot put ball to move it from the classroom library. I know this. Keyword. So, Hangman's Gambit. So, we have to just get the right word. Unless illuminated, you'll be able to actually select the letter. Okay. Okay. Take that one. Hold on 1 second. Oh, why didn't... I'll be right back. And yes, now you play as Shuichi. Okay, I'm back. Fox. And everybody. Okay. So, yes, you do play as, Shuichi now. At this moment, we're playing, as Shuichi. If you were to roll the shot in there, it would reach the library. I see. The air duct connects the classroom to the library. So the shot is rolled into the vent and passes through the duct. So the shot rolled into the vent passed through the duct. And comes out of the air vent above the library bookcase. But how could she have hit Rantaro from all the way over there? The vent was way too far from Rantaro's body. So it was just a coincidence. What kind of coincidence is that? What a mystery. No, I already know the answer to that as well. It was no coincidence. The culprit set it up that way intentionally. If I remember correctly, there was something off about her then. Damn it. How could I not realize it? It's too late to regret the past. I said I wouldn't back down, and I made a promise. Pretty clear what the answer is. The stacked books. Oh, fuck. I can't. Oh, it happened while I was gone, so I didn't notice it. Damn it. I can't press F1. My God. I have to exit out and go from the last save. There's no way I can do this. Stop. Oh, why does this happen to me? Team pass. Ugh. Why isn't Steam opening up? Be back in a jiffy. I wonder how far back we are. God damn it. Skip all this. Camera flash. To lure the mastermind. F1, F1, F1. I can save. I don't have to go through that again. Come on, skip all this. There we go. Blah blah blah. Skip all this. F1. I can't do F1 here. Right after this is when the vent. We save again, because I'm definitely not doing that one again. Sorry, I know this is boring. We're getting back to the good stuff. We had to roll the shot. Still back up a little bit. Almost there, right back to where we were. Stacked books, I believe is the correct answer. Oh wait, agreed. It's just like Ryoma said, The shot rolled along the top of the bookcase and fell on Rontaro's head. It rolled along the bookcase. I did say that, but would the shot have rolled that conveniently? It has nothing to do with the convenience. The shot rolled exactly how the culprit wanted it. They used books on top of the bookcases to direct the path of the shot. The shot put's path was directed by the books. How would that even work? It was easier to explain with a floor plan of the library. Oh, that's right, someone did have a floor plan. In fact, that might be concrete proof of my theory. Miyu does. With their frickin' thing. Miyu, I recall during the investigation, you said you would use your drone to make a floor plan. Oh yeah, what happened with that? I've already developed the photos and drafted some sketches. Then let's look at it. Maybe we'll find the clue. Please, Miyu. Want him that badly, huh? Fine. But now you owe me one. Voila! Feast your eyes on these babies. There it is. Just as I thought. What is it? See, the bookcases are stacked like stairs from the vent to where Rontaro's body was found. Oh, Shuichi is right. Indeed, they are stacked like stairs. I did not notice when I looked up from the floor. I see. The shot rolled on top of these books. Yes, I'm sure of it. The shot was rolled into the classroom vent and came out in the library. If the vent was open, the shot would have maintained momentum. And you did that, right, Kaede? You made sure the vent was open. Then I lifted my body and looked inside. So how's it look? Could a person fit in there? It could be pretty difficult, blah blah blah. Don't need to read that, actually. Impressive, you have a really good memory, Shuichi. It then rolled down the path made by the books. Books were stacked in rows so that the shot wouldn't fall off. At the same time, the books blocked the shot from view. Then the ball was directly above Rantaro, changed directions, rolled along the groove in the open books, and fell on top of his head. And it was the camera flash that lured him to the exact spot. A setup that complete is almost like a Rube Goldberg machine. So Kaede created this mechanism? Well, it would be. Wait, even with the Rube whatever setup, when did she roll the ball into the duct? Watashi wa... Yeah, what? Well, I'm assuming you might be saying you're back. I don't know what that means. When did Kaede roll the shot put ball? It had to have been just the right time to kill Rantaro. When she was leaving the classroom. The moment we ran out of the classroom. When the sensor went off, I ran out and then Kaede followed. Just before she left, Shuichi the receiver, blah blah blah. She then put the thing in the vent. She rolled it right in the vent. I dropped everything I was holding and ran after Shuichi. Well, no you didn't. I'm right, aren't I, Kaede? Of course the ultimate detective would remember that. Your words, And that smile, is this an admission of guilt? Hold on, don't jump to conclusions. I've still got a lot of questions. That's weird. Why do you sound so desperate? There's nothing weird about it. There's just no way I can believe someone like Kaede would be the culprit. Yeah, I got to not believe it. What? Don't worry, Kaede, I'll clear your name. Non-stop debate. Start. Stacked books, bloody shot of ball. Everybody should have been quiet. Everybody should have been quiet, but it wasn't. The promotional video. The murder occurred while the Killing Game promotional video was being broadcast, so the library would not have been completely quiet at the time. Ah, so that ghastly video drowned out the sound of the shot rolling. What? Kaito, are you done now? Damn it. So it's true then. You're saying Kaede really is the culprit. That means most of Kaede's sins were committed right before Shuichi's eyes. That's correct. I was with her in the classroom, and when she moved the vent grate aside, and when she lined up the books on top of the bookcase... Yeah, she moved all the bookcases. And it was the same when you took the murder weapon, wasn't it? You took the shot put ball when you got the cameras from me, right, Kaede? Kaede, is something wrong? We need to go before Miu changes her mind. Shuichi was already at the door of the warehouse waiting for me. Oh, sorry. I shoved the things I was holding into my backpack, yep. He grabbed it right then and there. So you were hiding hiding it the entire time. Where would she have even hid it? Her backpack? Her skirt? Yeah, she was hiding the giant shot put ball up her skirt. Yep. Kaede's backpack. She was carrying the shot put ball in there. Despite its weight, it would have been easy to carry in a backpack. I noticed you had a spare vest, which you could have wrapped it in. That would prevent the cameras you were carrying from being damaged. I wonder where under her skirt. God damn it, Fox. That's Mel's thing, to be dirty. But we should not blame him for that. None of these actions warranted suspicion at the time, so he might not have noticed. That clears it all up. Then, every part of the crime Kaede plotted. This can't be. It's gotta be a mistake. But if all that is true, then that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's Kaede, you know. He kept preaching about working together, and then she goes and kills in cold blood. No, something doesn't fit. Okay, I'm gonna save again because I'm scared of that thing happening again. Something still doesn't fit. What doesn't fit? Kaede wouldn't do something like that. Huh? You mean she's not the type, but you were the one that said she did it, right? Yes, I did say that, but murder in cold blood is just not in her character. I truly believe that. I believe in her. But why? Why do you still believe in me, Shuichi? The ball doesn't fit in her. Why? Tell me why. Why are you doing this? Are you still looking away from the truth? Not at all. My belief in you is gonna lead me to the truth. I'll show you what's behind all this. I'll show you your truth. I know this is crazy, right? But it's time for another tutorial. Your opponent is on the ropes, but they're in an armament mode and won't listen to you. You have to remove the armaments to refute what they're saying. That's how argument armament works. The objective is just to destroy... Oh no! I hated this so freaking much. Who is this person showing the tutorial? It calls itself the system. It said it before. You match the rhythm of shot. Damn it, fucking hell, man. Now I need to look at the controls again. Rhythm sights. Tempo will pick up. Can't get the rhythm, try hard to activate P for time. During P for time, you're invincible and you can press any button. You can activate it when you focus energies. When your opponent's argument is destroyed, your argument will be displayed as X, Y, and B. What are the controls? Okay, W corresponds to Y. A corresponds to X. S corresponds to A. Oh, it's so tight. Who is the person at this point, I give up on trying to figure out who did it. Fox. It is Kaede. Kaede did kill Rantaro. God damn it, I'm so fucking bad at this. God damn it! Fucking hell, man!
きる人だって。私のことを信じてるって言うなら真実から目をそらさないで。お願いだからもうやめてよ。言ったよね。真実と戦わないとダメだって。サイハイ君はそれができる人だって。私のことを信じてるって言うなら真実から目をそらさないで。お願いだからもうやめてよ。その時言ったよね。君に
But Shuichi, hey, yes, hi goat. But Shuichi is like, what do you mean Shuichi is like? Kill. Ah, fucking hell, man.
もうやめてよ。あの時言ったよね。真実と戦わないとダメだって。サイハイ君はそれができる人だって。私のことを信じてるって言うなら
Damn it, damn it.
真実から目をそらさないで。お願いだからもうやめてよ。君に私の本当の目的がわかるの？
God damn it. Fuck this stupid minigame. I fucking hate it. This goddamn fucking garbage minigame. Garbage ass minigame.
これで
Yes, I would like to retry.
まだ私を信じてるの？犯人は間違いなく私なんだよ。
Damn it.
こんなことをする人じゃないって。全部私が悪いんだよ。まだ私を信じてるの？犯人は間違いなく私なんだよ。こんなことをする人じゃないって。全部私が悪いんだよ。まだ私を信じてるの？私が天海君を殺したんだよ。それがこの事件の真実なの。それ以外の何者でもないの。私はひどい人殺しなんだよ。私はみんなを裏切ったんだよ。私が天海君を殺したんだよ。お願いだからもうやめてよ。あの時言ったよね。真実と戦わないとダメだって。サイハイ君はそれができる人だって。私のことを信じてるって言うなら真実から目をそらさないで。お願いだからもうやめてよ。あの時言ったよね。真実と戦わないとダメだって。サイハイ君はそれができる人だって。私のことを信じてるって言うなら真実から目をそらさないで。お願いだからもうやめてよ。あの時言ったよね。真実と戦わないとダメだって。
Fuck this stupid minigame.
私のことを信じてるって言うなら君に私の本当の目的がわかるの？
Kill the mastermind. Fuck, man. You weren't persuaded by Monokuma, and you weren't trying to save yourself. What you were trying to do was kill the mastermind. Let me save, please. I have to save. Hi, Ariel. Glad to see you here. So basically, Fox, she was trying to kill the mastermind. She wasn't trying to kill Rantaro per se. Kill the mastermind. Patty wasn't targeting Rantaro, he was targeting the mastermind. He was trying to end this killing game. He was trying to save us all. Isn't that right, Kaede? I see. Otherwise, everyone would have died when the time limit expired. So she tried to end the killing game by killing the mastermind. But it's all my fault. Kaede trusted my detective skills. I told her the mastermind might be there. And then, that's why she set the trap. It's all my fault. She trusted my detective work and I screwed up. Stop, that's not true. Please don't say it's your fault. It'll be harder on me. None of this is your fault, it's mine. Everything's my fault. Kaede. Koichi, can I ask you to do one last favor for me? Can you end all this? What? I want you to reveal everything that happened and convince everyone. And then I want you to end this. That's my final wish. I understand. I'll end all this. I'll reveal the truth and the lies. I want to help you grant Kaede's wish. I will now explain the closing argument, the final piece of detective work to end this tutorial. In the closing argument, you will wrap up the case. You'll have to reproduce the order of events in the case in the form of a comic book. This is only the first chapter and I'm already emotional. Right? This is an emotional game. So, it takes a lot, man. It really does. Alright, skip this. We know what to do. Closing argument. Okay. Who wanted to fight Monokuma after hearing the additional motive? They go there, right? They wanted to fight. Who asked to modify the cameras? That was... Oh, okay. That's wrong. Check this. Who was the murder weapon found in the... What was the murder weapon found in the warehouse? That was... the shot put. It was Miyu. She's not there. Oh. Yeah, you have to unlock certain ones before it'll unlock, so I had to go do some other stuff before I could go back to that other one. So bow to Miyu. So now that we have that unlocked, what did the culprit do with the library event? Do we have that one yet? Classroom vent. Sensor. Prop the vent grade up. There we go. What books did the culprit set up? So it has to be this one. Encyclopedia thing. What did the culprit do with the modified camera? They turned the flash on. What happened in the classroom 1 hour before the time limit? The promotional wait, but the promotional video. Oh. Oh no, everybody went down. What happened in the classroom 1 hour before the time limit? Yeah, that's the right one. Whatever. Where was the shot ball rolled? Sensor. Okay, I'll put the sensor there. Right there. Thank you, Fox. I appreciate it. Whose picture was taken when the camera that flashed? Hunter notice. Oh, there it goes again. It's happening again. So I have to do this. Oh my god. Fuck, I'm gonna have to do that thing again. Ugh. I don't know if I saved after. I don't remember. It's possible. I'm almost there, Fox. Oh, I'm so fucked. Oh, wait, I guess not. I guess I'm good. Oh, thank God. Oh. They wanted to fight. What happened to the classroom 1 hour before the time limit? That's the censor. Shot put ball roll. Why wasn't the sound of the shot rolling? This one. Up and then boom. One second, guys. I have to make a quick call. Alright, I'm back. It all began 2 days prior when Monokuma gave us the additional motive. The time limit added this killing game to this killing game triggered the crime. After the announcement, some of us decided to form groups to plan our next move. I had my own plan to find the mastermind, and someone offered to help me. At the time, I never would have imagined that they would become the culprit. To expose the mastermind, the culprit and I set up hidden cameras in the library. There was a hidden door in the library that showed signs of use. We deduced that the mastermind would return there to let Monokuma out. The next day, we asked Miyu if she could modify the cameras for our trap. We then went to the warehouse to gather up materials. All we needed were disposable cameras and a security sensor. But the culprit found something else there, the murder weapon. That's right, the shot put ball. They put the cameras as well as the shot in the backpack. Then, on the day the time limit would expire, the day of the murder, the culprit and I collected the modified cameras from Miyu and visited the library. Once there, we searched the room for ideal locations to place the cameras, but even the culprit was preparing the murder. They began by removing the vent grate and laid it inside the air duct. Outside the air duct. Then they moved the pile of books on top of the bookcase, pretending to organize them. After that, they placed encyclopedias on the final bookcase. It appeared innocuous enough, but it was actually a path for the murder weapon. The culprit also tampered with the hidden camera linked to the security sensor. I was responsible for setting up the other cameras, but that one. I didn't even notice their trick. They used the duct tape to keep the flash function on. After the cameras were set, the culprit and I climbed the stairs to the first floor classroom. We kept a lookout for the others and waited for the security sensor to go off. During the stakeout, we saw Kaito and the 6 others go down to the basement. Rantaro was with them, the first victim. After watching the group enter the game room, I returned to the classroom. With about 1 hour remaining, the security receiver I was holding went off. I assumed it was the mastermind, so I ran out of the classroom to the library. I was in such a hurry, I left the culprit behind. Looking back on it now, that was the last chance I had to stop the murder. After I had left, the culprit took the shot put ball out of their backpack and rolled it into the classroom vent. This set the murder in motion. Rantaro had moved the bookcase, triggering the receiver. Unbeknownst to him, the trap had been sprung. First, the modified camera took a picture of Rantaro with the flash on. Rantaro noticed the flash and approached the bookcase to inspect the camera. The camera flash lured Rantaro directly into the murder weapon's path. The shot the culprit pressed into the vault rolled through the air duct. Came out of the library vent and kept rolling atop the bookcase. Opening the vent grate and organizing the books was all to create a path. Under normal circumstances, the victim would have been alerted by the noise. But the promotional video was making the sound of the shot rolling. Wham! The shot kept rolling, then fell on Rantaro's head, killing him instantly. By the time we had entered the room, the murder was complete. I imagine seeing Rantaro's body, the culprit probably thought, the mastermind is dead. The game is over. Now we can all go home. But their wish didn't come true, because Rantaro wasn't the mastermind. It was murder in an attempt to save all of our lives. That is the truth. The truth behind your lies, Kaede Akamatsu, the ultimate pianist. And that concludes the events of this case. No, Kaede did it. Damn it. There's a truth I do not wish to accept, but since Shuichi has brought everything to light, we can at least try to trust Kaede we've come to know up to this point. The Kaede we've come to know. Even if she did not commit a crime, what Kaede has told us is not a lie. Oh, you're not gonna stay. You can't stay for the murder scene. I mean, the execution scene. You'll just have to watch it after. But there's the execution scene. Will be right after this. If that was a lie too, it'd be the last straw for me. I'd have nothing left to believe in. You guys are so nice, even though I betrayed you all. No, that's not true, Kaede. You were trying to save all of us. Nice job, Shuichi. I didn't expect any less. What? You were super reliable back there. But you still have a long way to go. You need to be more assertive. If you did that more often, you'd be a pretty cool guy. Kaede, why? Why are you smiling like that? Why are you still trying to get me to be so brave? Why, Kaede? Why are you thinking about everyone except yourself? If you had just been less selfless, you wouldn't have had to murder. Why did you do that? Sorry. Stop. At least save it for the end of the trial. Sheesh. Looks like debate's finished, so it means voting time. Alright, you bastards, press the button in front of you and cast your vote. And make sure y'all vote, cause refusing to vote is grounds for termination. At last, the heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spot has finally face off. It's voting time. Woohoo, it seems the voting is finished. Now then, let's see the results. Results. We'll who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you be the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Verdict. Stop doing that. Damn it. Oh my god, man. I don't understand why this is happening. There we go. Now I have to do this fucking shit again. End task. Yeah, I won't be satisfied until I hear it straight from you. Heidi, please. Okay, please allow me for a few moments of time then. Just like Shuichi said, I was after the mastermind this entire time. I wanted to kill the mastermind and I thought doing that would end the killing game. But why did you try to kill them? Maybe they could have been captured. If it hadn't been for the time limit, I probably would have done that. But the time limit meant that capturing the mastermind was less likely to work, you know? Because the mastermind could have played us dumb to run out of the clock and kill us all. I was worried about that happening. So you thought to kill the mastermind instead? I had to made up my mind just before we set up the cameras in the library. I thought it was my last chance to save everyone. I couldn't let that chance pass me by. I had to save everyone no matter what. Even if you had to kill someone. That's right. I thought killing the mastermind was our best shot at escaping the place together. I really believed it too. Heidi. Okay, it never dawned on you? As soon as that thought entered your head, Monokuma had you right where he wanted. Because what mattered most to Monokuma is that the killing game started. Regardless of your reasons, the moment you felt the urge to kill, you had already lost. You agreed to be part of the killing game when you allowed murder to fill your heart. Wait, to put it like that. But he's not wrong. He's the reason the killing game finally started. But if Kaede hadn't done anything, we'd all be dead now. Kaede saved everyone. We know can blame her. I know you don't need to remind me. That's why I'm so pissed off. Pissed off at myself for being so useless. Koichi, that's enough. I can see through your act. Whoops, that's obvious, huh? But Koichi is right. I was being played. And I didn't even kill the mastermind. I killed one of our dear friends instead. What I did was so terrible and so unforgivable. I took an innocent life. I'm nothing but a horrible murderer. You should all hate, blame, and be disgusted by me. Kaede, please calm down. After we found Rantaro's body, when I realized he wasn't the mastermind, I thought about ending this by confessing to you what I had done. But I couldn't because of Monokuma's first blood perk. I see. You had confessed there, and then you would have been able to leave. But you decided you couldn't leave this place by yourself, so you kept quiet. Because the first blood perk, you were forced to hide the truth from us. Yeah, that's right. So the first blood perk worked against the Blackened rather than for them. But at the same time I thought, if I did this for everyone, then instead of making things easier by confessing, I thought I should lie to you all so it would motivate you to keep moving forward. Is that the reason for the trial? To reveal the mastermind? I felt like if I didn't do this, then Rantaro's death would have been meaningless. We were searching for both the culprit and the mastermind during a class trial. Kaede did mention that. But that's why I want to end all this terrible things that happened to us. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I'll even use the class trial to do that. I never wanted to keep my crime a secret. I was going to tell you all eventually. But before I did, I wanted to expose the mastermind first. Then the killing game would have ended and everyone but me would be saved. I thought that was the best way I could atone for killing Rantaro. This is my fault. I was wrong. There was no mastermind. You're wrong? But didn't you say the mastermind was one of us? That's what I thought at first, but in the end we have nothing. No one made any moves at the time limit, and the trial was useless. Even when Shuichi was about to be voted as the Blackened, still they did not appear. Yeah, that seriously was a close one. If Kaede had just kept her mouth shut, we'd all be dead right now. No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. On the other hand, she's only in this mess because she decided to say something at that moment. I wanted to protect Kaede, but I also wanted to unmask the mastermind. But even when the killer was about to be condemned, they remained hidden. That has to mean that the mastermind is not among us after all. So Kaede had the wrong idea the whole time. All her actions were taken under Shuichi's flawed logic. That's why this is my fault. All this happened because my detective work was wrong. If I hadn't been so stupid. If I had never said anything about a mastermind to Kaede, Rantaro wouldn't have died, Kaede wouldn't be a murderer. This is all my fault. No, it's not. Kaede, I killed him, not you. Right? Didn't I? But Kaede, why did you set such a convoluted trap? If your intent was to kill the mastermind, then there was no reason to cover your tracks. Isn't it obvious? It's because she didn't want Shuichi to know. Me, of course, but I didn't want everyone else to know either. Because I said I wanted to escape this place with everyone. But you guys wouldn't want to be friends with a girl who killed someone, would you? Be friends? Kaede put a lot of thought into this. Put so much thought into it, it drove her to commit a murder like a lunatic. God, you're such a dumbass. I know, right? I'm such an idiot. We only survived the time limit because of that idiocy. Yeah, we're still alive thanks to you. Kaede, I don't know how, but I wanted to get out of here with you. I wanted to be friends. So sorry. So you're saying everything you did was because you were thinking of us? And you hid that you killed him just to stay and help us? How did things... Alright, that's it. What? What do you mean? What do you mean that's it? Father, are you getting bored? You know, Pops, can't stand this kind of tear-jerk schlock. I can't stop crying. Hehe, I see nothing gets past my adorable little cubs. I don't even let appetizers get past me, even if someone else bought them. But I can't let that boring display grind the action to a halt, so time to make things interesting. Make things interesting. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time. Punishment, you mean Friday's execution? No friggin' way. There's no way we'll let you do that. Exiles assemble. Punishment time is a sacred segment. You're not allowed to interfere. And if you even try to interfere, we'll just crush you with these exiles. It's cruel, but it's probably better if only one person dies instead of everyone. Like hell am I just gonna sit here and do what you say? Kairi fought with her life on the line. So will I. Ganta will face you all. Times like this are why Ganta became strong. Ganta will never back down, and Gentleman will never back down, and neither will Ganta. This is a perfect chance to test out my Neo Aikido skills on machines. Yeah, I help. Everyone stop. Please just stop. Kairi, enough you guys. I've already prepared myself. You're giving up? But why? You said you never give up. That we get out of here together. That's what you said, Kairi. So why are you giving up now? Do you mean what you said? I don't know. We can do something. Don't give up until the end. I'm not giving up because I have you. But even after I'm gone, my wish will still be here. I'm counting on you all. I'm trusting my wish to every one of you. I believe in you. I believe that you all will make it through this somehow. You guys better live. Don't go dying on me now. End this ridiculous killing game, survive, and get the hell out of this place. And then be friends after you escape. Okay? I think you'll all be the best of friends. Affirmative, Kairi. I will do my utmost to fill your final request. I won't give up. I'll get out of here no matter what. Going to work hard and keep friends safe till very end. Well, Kairi, you definitely weren't boring. Now then, let's get started. I have a special punishment prepared for the ultimate pianist Kairi Akamatsu. Wait a second, please don't. Yuichi, you better not lose. You can't lose to this killing game. I know you can. I know you can beat it. Let's give it everything we got. It's punishment time. I believe in you guys, so believe in yourself. Okay? It's a promise. Oh, one of the cubs died. And that's the end of this stream, guys. We will be back. I'm not sure when, probably tomorrow, maybe. That or Tuesday. yeah, so that was the first class trial. I'll see you guys next time.